Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. As you guys can see, I do not have any makeup on today except for my brows, so that is super exciting. We're going to be getting ready together. I did see a tutorial on Charlotte Tilbury's YouTube channel recently where she did the official Victoria's Secret fashion show look, and as you guys know, I love a lot of her products. I do own a lot of her products. So in this video, I'm going to be following along with her in her tutorial and achieving the official Victoria's Secret fashion show makeup look. When I saw this video the first time, I realized I only had 2 products missing from the entire product lineup that she used. So I placed a quick order and I got the 2 missing products. Don't forget to subscribe if you love high-end and luxury makeup and these types of videos. That is what my channel is all about. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, first things first, let's get our hair pulled back. We don't want this going to be getting in the way of anything, and I'm going to start with the eyes as I mentioned because she does do complexion first, so let's just skip forward a little bit.
To create the biggest, brightest, most sparkling eyes of an angel, I'm using my Exagger-Eyes eye palette.
Okay, so she is using her Exagger-Eyes quad. This is something that I own as well, and this is a really beautiful quad, you guys. Super nice and flattering, very natural. It does have that pop shade as well in the bottom left corner, so that is amazing. So it looks like she's starting with the lightest shade, so let's start with that one. I want to blend it all over. I'm going to be using Goss number 18, and I'm just going to blend it all over the eye. So what she's doing is, it looks like she's putting it just in the first half of the eye. I did stretch it a little bit too far, so I'll just put a light layer to the end to match the first eye, but I'm going to really concentrate it on the first half. As you can see, I'm doing quick patting motions. I'm not blending super hard yet. We are just building up pigment. Okay, first color is done. Let's get to the second step.
I'm going to apply the enlarged shade to the eyelids, focusing on the crease and the outer V of the eyes for a dreamy, seductive shape.
Okay, so the next shade she's using is her enlarged shade. This is shade number 2, which is right here in this quad, and I am going to, like she said, let's focus it on the outer part of the eye and into the outer V. I am going to use for this a Goss 16. This brush is a little big. Let's switch it. I'm going to be using an 18 from Goss. It's a lot better. Okay, so far this is looking okay. Let's keep going. Okay, so the next shade she is using is Define. This is the shade right in the bottom corner here. So I'm going to be using the Goss number 20, and I'm going to be applying it over top of the enlarged shade we just did. As you guys can see, I have creasing, I have texture, so this is like the very real everyday girl, like not perfect eyelids for eyeshadow kind of look, and it's still turning out not that bad. Okay, this is looking so pretty. The next step that she's going to do, she's probably going to use the pop shade next, but let's just see.
It's like a dreamy eye filter, and I knew it was perfect for the show.
She's so cute.
I'm using my Audrey eye pencil to...
So in the next slide, you do see the model's eyes a little bit more sparkly, kind of in the center. I can't tell if that's the pop shade. I'm gonna add the pop shade a little bit into the middle of the eye there because it looks like she may have done that. So I'm just gonna do that ever so lightly. Okay, let's use the finger for this one, more impact. That looks so pretty, oh my word. Okay, awesome. Let's keep going. I know this next step she's going to do is eyeliner.
I'm using my Audrey eye pencil to elongate and intensify the eyes. I'm tracing along the upper lash line, going up and out about 3/4 of the way along.
Okay, so this is one of the products that I picked up. The liner she does use is from her own line, and this is called Audrey. It is the Classic Eye Powder Pencil. This is what this looks like here, and you guys, I don't think I've used a pencil eyeliner in forever. So hopefully this goes okay because yikes. Yikes, that went on a little heavy. Not my favorite ever because in that clip there, she's done it really nice and light. This is not something that I have done before. I probably should have practiced this a little bit. Oh man. Anyways, let's get on to the next step because hopefully mascara will help pull this together.
Complete your dreamy angel eyes by applying Victoria's Secret Major Lashes Mascara to the lashes.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use a mascara from her line. This is Legendary Lashes, and I know they reformulated this. I had the first original one, and then they reformulated it. So hopefully this doesn't look too bad. Okay guys, so the eyes are done. I do think they look really, really pretty. Really soft, like Victoria's Secret style, which I love. Again, the eyeliner is a tad thick, especially getting closer to the inner corner of the eye. But again, I was using the pencil product from her line, and that is something I am not used to. Next, I want to backtrack a little bit and start doing the complexion. So I'm gonna go back in her tutorial, and let's start with where she primes the skin.
I'm going to start by applying my iconic miracle working magic cream. It transforms tired, lackluster skin, and it has won countless awards.
Okay, so she's got the magic cream. I do have a little mini sample of the magic cream here, so I will be using that for my base. This is something I haven't used as a base before, so. It's definitely giving me that radiance right away. You can definitely see. I mean, I have lots of redness and acne, but look outside that and you will see the radiance showing through. Okay, what's next?
Next, I'm going to gently tap my Magic Eye Rescue all around the eye area.
Okay, so she's got her Magic Eye Rescue. I just have a sample of this. It came as a sample in one of my orders, so I'm just going to quickly pat that in to the eye area like she was doing. This is the little sample that I used. Just enough, and there's a little bit excess yet for another application, so that is awesome.
Next, I'm using my Light Wonder foundation to create a dreamy, fresh, angelic complexion.
Okay, so she's gonna use Light Wonder next. She is using a brush for it. I'm gonna use the Beauty Blender because I'm used to that. The shade that I have is shade number 3, and I'm gonna apply that with a damp Beauty Blender all over the face. This foundation, in my experience, is very glowy. It's a little bit light, so light to medium when it comes to coverage. And as you guys can see, I do have a situation on my chin, so I'm gonna have to most likely do concealer on top of that. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is one layer on. I do have still a lot of my acne showing at the chin, so if her next step is not concealer, then I will be doing that anyways.
Darlings, to magic away any imperfections, I'm using my new Magic Away concealer. Everyone at the show was obsessed with it.
Okay, so she is using her concealer next, which is awesome. I do have the concealer myself. It is an amazing concealer, so I'm gonna be putting that for sure on the chin. Even though some of those big suckers are still evident on the skin, they're not red, they're not crazy looking, so that is always a plus.
Using my powder and sculpt brush, I'm going to lightly dust the T-zone with my award-winning Airbrush Flawless Finish powder.
So she is only going to do the T-zone. I don't know this model's skin type. I do know my skin type is normal, but it can get a little bit oily, especially throughout the day. So I will be setting everything just because that is my preference. I'm going to be using her Flawless Filter powder as well. I have the shade number 1. As you can see, I am quite a fan. This is what we've got going on for my powder situation. Now let's get to the rest of the complexion. I'm gonna fast forward really quick through the eye part because that's where she does the eyes. As I said, she does them after the face. Now let's get to the rest of the face.
For the ultimate easy contour, I'm going to take my best-selling, award-winning Film Star Bronze and Glow palette and sculpt in supermodel cheekbones.
Okay, so she's going to be using the Sculpt and Glow. I do have that as well. The shade that I have is light medium or fair medium. This is what it looks like here. This is an amazing product, you guys. This was in my top 5 Charlotte Tilbury products to recommend because it is so easy to use. Such a good product, like almost foolproof, especially for people like me who don't know how to do a perfect contour. So I just like to do a nice defined cheek, more so by bronzing. What I'm doing right now is I'm putting it at the temples and going across my forehead ever so lightly. This is going to give the illusion of a shorter forehead and is going to define the outside of the face a little bit more.
Next, I'm going to use my Hollywood Beauty Light wand, which gives you an instant dreamy glow. It's like walking around with a diva light on your face.
Okay, so she uses a liquid highlight. This was the second product that I did not own. I did purchase it, and if you guys have been around for a while, you know that I don't like liquid products. It's not my favorite, but I'm willing to give this a go because that's what she used. Again, this has another one of those sponge tip applicators. This one is a little bit more soft and plush, and I am going to turn it on and then I think squeeze it. Yeah, there we go.
To create a seductive supermodel lip, I'm going to reshape and resize the lips with my Genius Lip Cheat Lip Liner in Supersize Me.
Okay, so she's gonna do a lip liner next. I'm not sure why she's not doing blush, but we'll see, maybe that's next. I'm gonna use one of her lip cheats as well. She uses Supersize Me. I'm going to use Pillow Talk. I did some light shading as well, nothing too crazy though, because I know I'm going to put lipstick over top.
I then applied the Victoria's Secret Showstopper Liquid Lip for a pretty pink pout.
So it looks like she is doing a Victoria's Secret product. I do not have that in my collection, but it looks like a soft peachy pink. So I'm going to use one of Charlotte's, and I'm going to decide between Super Cindy, which is this beautiful Matte Revolution lipstick, or I'm going to otherwise use from her Kissing line. This is Bitch Perfect. These are the two here. I think I'm going to do Bitch Perfect because that looks a little bit pinkier than the other one. Bitch Perfect is on the right.
To finish the look, I'm going to apply my Cheek to Chic blusher in Ecstasy.
Okay, so she's applying blush now. What I'm going to be using, I don't have Ecstasy, which is the shade she has. I have the shade Love Glow. Love Glow looks like this. I think it'll work really well with our look today. And I know these blushes are really pigmented, so I'm gonna go really, really light-handed and add some to my face. I am also going to finish off with her collagen lip bath because in the end of this tutorial, she says she adds some shine to every single model by using the collagen lip bath. So I'm going to do that as my final step. So this is the finished look, you guys. What do you guys think? I think it looks so beautiful. It definitely reminds me of the Victoria's Secret fashion show models and the angels like walking on the runway. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to let me know by giving it a big thumbs up, as well as don't forget to subscribe on your way out. I would love to see you guys again. And until my next one, guys, take care. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.